is the transformation that I have been going through, and especially in what I have learned from you, that is being intentional in my career and personal growth. So it's really like have the time to think, stop and connect with that inner self. So then the actions, which can be the words or what I'm going to say, what I'm going to do, is intentional and has a long-term vision. And is for a bigger, for the bigger good, which is not a temporary um, need, but is the long-term strategy and the growth. Yeah, so I am proud of shifting that mental, the way of I approach my career as well as life.
What are some of the successes that have come out of that? Because there's so many things that have happened, you know, expected, unexpected, and I'd love,
Yeah.
yeah, share that.
Yes, so since we start, I had a lot of different success. Um, I would say, well, was first of all how to manage this big career development program that have been selected to be part of. So managing my time, managing this interaction with executives level, with my peers, that eventually got me to the point that I have been asked to be the moderator for a very big all EMEA all hands call for one of the top C level leaders in my company, as well as being employee spotlight for the month of March for all the contribution I give um, in my work and for women in the tech industry, and then also to have the recognition of all of this journey, all of this effort, all of this work and transformation also I had by being in the top 6 performer of this program. So I will be going to very important user conference soon and in May in Paris, representing the top 6 leaders, and the visibility that I gain and how I've been seen for even without speaking too much or without yeah, the visibility as well. So
Which is
looking forward.
amazing. Like, I love that you were in this, you know, you were in Emerge, the leadership program, which already started, I think, when we had started working together, right?
Mhm.
And then all these opportunities, you know, presented themselves to you. And you were, I remember like there was some leadership stuff, there was even, you know, things in other parts of the business with, um, what's
Yeah,
the,
different programs. Yeah, the
yeah,
legal
the,
program
what is the word? I'm, I'm struggling with the word.
channel for
The
delivery.
channels team, yes. Yeah. I was starting to see. And, you know, with different leader profile, you know, I think that's a key thing, really build visibility on your brand. And you even just got recognized when you were in Boston, right? Like there's some things, but that is really the thing that's going to elevate your career, you know, for years to come is your brand, how you
Yeah,
use yourself, how you know, your work ethic, your yeah, and how you carry yourself with executives and being able to have those conversations and them seeing you as, you know, an ally, a collaborator, and someone that they can really, and a partner that they can see them really working with you You know,
Mm.
I think that's so huge. And personal branding is something that, you know, I've started working with more and more people on, more and more clients. And I think sometimes we forget that it's not just what you do, but it's also like the energy, the mindset, gravitas, like how you carry yourself. So I just wanted to celebrate that for you too, because I think that's been a
Yes.
really big growth for you.
Yes. I think that it's definitely the key point or like turning point on how, yeah, how do I carry myself? Like that was, I guess, the intention, right? Like I'm making sure there is that integrity between my values and how do I deal with speaking with from the executive level to my peers,
Mhm.
managing conflicts as well. Yeah,
Um, okay, next question. How do you think you have changed since we started working together? What are maybe three highlights? These could be behavioral, they could be, yeah, as a person in your life.
I think the main three, um, I would say the change it has been in stop and reflecting, like to finding that moment of reflection and really connecting with trying to understand and connecting what do I really want, what does it feel good. Um, so showing up from that point. Um, Another thing that I've learned is about, again, I think it's about the reflection part of also listen and observe, and then take the time to ponder and then go back into that, take the action again, not from an emotional perspective as well.
Mhm.
So take the time. And um the third thing that have changed is, yeah, I think it's been strategical in a way that I'm still true to myself.
Mhm.
So being true to myself, listening to myself, and something that I've very learned a lot from you is about, which I already had curiosity, but also curiosity not in only what you're excited about, but in curiosity also in what is happening. Like, let me hear, let me understand, let's
Mhm.
gather that fact, that data, and then and see how I feel about it. And so be curious also about both side, the good and the bad, let's say. So and really take everything in consideration.
Mhm.
Um, which I think the three changes are coming all together about listening, yeah,
Love
and
that.
balancing that masculine and feminine energy. That's something that I've learned a lot, like especially as a woman in tech. I remember once I was panicking because, and I emailed you out of panic, like I am the only woman around 40, 50 people, and I really want to make a good impression to my senior VP. They came all the way from America. I got so many things to tell him, but I'm the only woman. But and then you reply me straight away and say that is your superpower, because
Mm.
the difference is the super, like own it, like
Mm.
that. So that it made me, okay, wait, that's not something that we as a women, and it's something that I try to take back to my organization. We don't have to be like the man, like it be in a masculine energy to be heard, to be make an impact. It's actually being ourselves that
And it's
is,
being different that gives you
yeah,
the differentiator and the power, you know,
yeah,
superpower. That what's make you different. And you know, men don't always want to work with just men. Like it's you can bring that feminine energy and a different
yeah,
perspective. You know.
different perspective, empathy, or different other. leadership skills that are very much needed, especially now. Yeah.
So what would you say has been your biggest breakthrough or yeah, aha moment
Confidence, I would say. Yeah.
in yourself?
In myself, in those what we have just said, like I am more than capable. It's just keep going and keep unleashing like my, like it's like pinning off, okay, this and okay, that, like
Mm-hmm.
definitely. I would say,
Amazing.
yeah, yeah.
What will you take with you forward from our work together?
Oh, all of those things. I have the list. Like I would take the Sunday tips that you have said, like even to put the intention at the beginning of the week, and something I didn't mention, which is so important that I applied at in Boston when I've been challenged on something. It's what is success to me. I determine what is success. Like what is success? So on a Sunday, what is success to me means to me for this week, for that meeting? What that is the intention about it? Like what I want to get out of this meeting. So what is success? I don't do it all the time, and when I don't do it, I'm actually trying to catch up while I'm talking in the meeting. I'm like, okay, why am I here? What do I need to get out of here, of the meeting? So I is so an important thing. Like, and take the time, understand what really you is good for you, for the company, whatever you wanted to achieve in the wheel of life, whatever, and be intentional and really determine success based on your own terms. Yeah.
I
Yeah,
love
we'll definitely keep doing the
so
exercise.
many things, yeah, that you have and well, and that's the key is you've changed and evolved as a person and you've grown into this new version of you and now you get to continue that. So then my next question is, um, what would you say to the version of you who started this journey, so back in October, and who
Mm.
is your future version? What is the version of you that you're stepping into?
So to my previous one, I would say, because when I came to you, I think I was in that fear, scared moment of, oh my God, maybe too many doors will be open. How do I choose which one is good for me, which path? So don't worry, because it I will be able to choose by knowing this, knowing myself. And even though, be curious, even if some a new door completely you didn't expect, you didn't thought about it, why not? I have that curiosity of, okay, let's see where that could take. So that is what I would say, like, don't worry,
Mm-hmm.
don't panic.
and and be in the knowing and like trust your
Yeah,
intuition. You don't need to decide. I think sometimes we project like fear and anxiety because we are worried about the possibilities, but that's also where the magic is. It's like you get to choose when it feels right and to just go with the flow and trust your intuition.
yeah, it's like learning of, even though in a workplace, sometimes you do really feel the decision makers, your manager, your VP, whoever has the control on your future.
Mm,
But actually, if you have that awareness, that connection with that intention, and really, then you still drive in your own boat, and you can still influence your future by
mm,
taking conversation, having the courage to reach out to your VP, to your city, and say, hey, I'm here, that's my idea, that's what I would like to do. That's so you still have that, you still drive in your own car, and in your own journey in your career. And if something doesn't work out, yeah, that is, you come back to yourself, and you can, yeah,
mhm. I love
that's
that.
what I would and I will carry on, definitely.
So, what is the future version of you if you cast yourself 6 months ahead? So, let's actually go to October of this year, and that would be 1 year ahead of when you started. What's a vision you have for yourself of where you want to be? What does that look and feel like? Like, what would be the most magnetic outcome for you?
It will be to give back the learning, some of the learning, like keep leading in this way, showing up in this way, and inspire other women and non-women as well, of course, and really be in a leadership position where I have amazing, curious people to work with. They also challenge me and keep me back because I can go very fairy and dreamy and ambitious sometimes in my proposal and stuff. But yeah, in October, I will definitely see myself in a leadership position, working with great other leaders and having a team or co-worker cross-functionally as well that are like-minded like me, and they stay curious, um, with a strategy and really giving back to what I have learned. So being that person, I want to grow in this person
Mhm.
that I am now and feeding even more.
Amazing. What do you feel like feels incomplete or is a
Mm.
gap in you reaching there or in the work that we've done together? Like, what is that?
Well, I feel there is still a bit in me, there is still that tangible thing that I would like to have, which is the promotion and a promotion eventually, even in a different job title.
Mhm.